It always starts with the hum of music through the floorboards. He plays vinyl old jazz, mostly, melancholic saxophone riffs, bruised vocals, like they've lived through war and love and still smoke too much. I've never seen his face. Not really. Just glimpses, a shoulder through a half-open window, the back of his neck when he checks the mail, a silhouette behind fogged glass when it rains. We've never spoken. But I know he cries around 2 a.m. some nights. It's soft, like he's trying not to. Others, it fills the silence like a confession. And I always listen. Not because I mean to, but because it feels like he wants someone to. Tonight I knock, I don't know why. Maybe the loneliness inside me recognized the shape of his. Maybe I'm tired of pretending the sound of his pain doesn't claw at me. He opens the door a crack. Just a sliver of him, shirtless, shadows on his collarbone, red-rimmed eyes. He studies me, silent. The hallway hums with the echo of a Miles Davis record spinning in his room. Then he opens the door wider. No words. Just space. I step inside. The room smells like rain and bourbon and something broken. We don't talk. He pours 2 glasses, hands me one. Our fingers touch. He flinches. So do I. Minutes stretch. The needle drags over vinyl. I wasn't going to do it. He says quietly, suddenly, "Do what?" He doesn't answer. Just looks at me like maybe I already know. I don't touch him, not yet. But I sit beside him, knees brushing. His hand hovers, lingers, then rests over mine. A war ends in that gesture, quietly, desperately. And still, I haven't seen his face. Not clearly. But I've never felt more seen. His hand on mine is shaking, not violently. Just enough for me to feel it in my bones. The silence between us isn't empty. It's full, like a dam about to give. Like we're both waiting for the moment when whatever this is spills over and drowns us. I didn't want to die, he says finally. I just didn't want to be awake anymore. The words land like glass on tile, sharp, fragile, loud in all the wrong ways. My throat burns. But I don't speak. I thought if I disappeared, no one would notice. No one sees me. He looks down at our hands. Except maybe you. I want to pull him into me. Not out of lust, this isn't about that. Not yet, maybe not ever. This is about survival. About heat. About touch. About proving he exists. So I lean in. Not a kiss. Just my forehead to his. And in that small contact he breaks. He sobs like someone unzipping his chest and letting everything spill out. He folds into me like he's never been held without condition. He grips the back of my shirt like I'm the only thing keeping him tethered to this world. And I let him, because I've been there too. Because I know what it feels like to scream into pillows and come apart in the shower and laugh, too loudly just to cover the silence. I hold him until the record spins out. He pulls back slightly, eyes red, lips trembling. I don't want to be alone tonight. You're not. A breath, a pause. His fingers reach for my face in the dark, not to see it, but to know I'm real. And then he kisses me. Not soft, desperate, like he's trying to breathe through me, like he's trying to stay alive, and I let him, because right now, in this space where names don't matter and the past is just noise under the floorboards, we are 2 souls pressed against the glass begging not to shatter. Morning seeps in through cracked blinds. Dust floats in the air like tiny ghosts, illuminated by soft gold light. The apartment smells like vinyl sleeves. Sleep. And something almost holy like grief that was touched gently. He's still asleep beside me, curled in, back to me, shoulders bare beneath a worn blanket. I could trace every vertebra, every quiet breath. I don't, not yet. Because I don't know what this morning means. Was it a collapse? A rescue? A mistake? Last night, he kissed me like drowning, and I kissed back like I didn't care if we both sank. Now the silence is different. Not heavy, fragile, like we're balancing on the thread between truth and retreat. He stirs. I close my eyes instinctively, pretending I'm still asleep. I don't know why. Maybe I'm afraid of what his eyes will say. Or worse, what they won't. He shifts. Sits up, the bed creaks. His breath catches, seconds pass. Then his fingers graze mine under the blanket. Just the tips, hesitant, testing. I open my eyes. He's watching me now. Messy hair, sleep still clinging to his lashes. And for the first time, I really see his face, not handsome. Not perfect, but real, ruined, beautiful, human. Hey, he says. His voice is hoarse. Hey. The quiet stretches again. But this time, it doesn't ache. It waits. I didn't think you'd stay. I didn't think you'd want me to. I don't know what I want, he whispers. My chest tightens. That's okay, I say. We don't have to name it. He nods, eyes falling to where our hands rest. Still barely touching. Just last night, I needed to feel something, anything, and you were just there. Ouch, but I don't pull away. Because I understand. Because once I was him. I was there, I say. Still am? He looks at me like he doesn't know what to do with that. Like it's a gift he didn't ask for and doesn't know how to unwrap. But he doesn't let go. And maybe that's enough for now. The day moves slowly. He doesn't ask me to leave. I don't ask to stay. We drift around each other in the apartment like we're afraid of breaking the spell. No music. No small talk. Just a low hum of the fridge, the creak of the floorboards, the quiet sound of us breathing in the same space. He's in the kitchen, wearing a t-shirt that doesn't quite fit mine, I think. He looks smaller in it, softer, like he's still rebuilding from the inside. I lean on the doorframe, watching him butter toast with hands that trembled just hours ago. You're staring, he says without looking up.
That earns a faint smile, not the kind you give to be polite, the kind that slips out when you're caught feeling something. He walks past me with the plate. Brushing my arm, I catch his wrist gently. He stops, doesn't pull away. I'm not trying to make this anything, I say, but last night. I know his voice is barely there. Me too, then he sets the plate down and turns to face me. Closer now, his eyes are heavy but not tired, searching. Can I ask you something? Anything, he hesitates. Will you lie down with me again? I nod, of course, back in his room. The sheets are still tangled, still warm with memory. We lie down facing each other. Legs brushing, the kind of closeness where every breath shifts the air between us. He touches my face, slowly, carefully, as if he's still learning what tenderness feels like when it isn't transactional. My hand finds the small of his back, the curve of his waist. He sighs deep and low and leans in until our foreheads touch again. Then, quietly, can I be closer? I pull him in. He climbs over me carefully, straddling my hips. Not sexual, not yet, needing. His body rests against mine. Arms around my neck, I wrap my arms around his waist, holding him tightly, as if keeping him from unraveling. He buries his face in my shoulder. Breath hot, shaky, we stay like that minutes, maybe hours. His fingers trail down my spine. My lips graze his temple, he presses his chest to mine. Heart to heart, skin to skin. Like he's trying to sync us, to become one steady rhythm instead of two broken ones. And slowly he starts to move, just a shift. A slow grind, not frantic, exploratory. Like he's trying to remember how to feel pleasure without guilt. How to let someone in without flinching. I hold him tighter, we move together like waves, slow. Wordless, honest, his lips find mine in the dark. This kiss isn't desperate like the first. It's reverent, grateful. He breaks away only to whisper, "Stay with me, I'm not going anywhere." He kisses me again. Deeper this time, and in that kiss I feel it, the fear. The hope, the raw, shivering need to be wanted and held, not for a night, but for who he is, and I give it to him. Not because I have to, but because I see him now. And I know the way we hold each other tonight might save us both. His mouth is on mine. Warm, open, unapologetic now, no more hesitation. No more fear in the way he touches me. His hands slide under my shirt. Not urgently, but reverently, like he's discovering a language he thought he'd forgotten. Our shirts fall to the floor, one after the other. Skin to skin, heat to heat, his chest against mine. The stubble on his jaw grazes my neck as he breathes me in. And I feel him tremble, not from nerves this time, but from feeling too much. We move slowly, deliberately. There's no performance here, only truth. The way he grips my waist as our hips align. The way our breath tangles, the way our eyes meet and refuse to look away. When we join, truly join, it's not perfect. It's